Y'all come on in. Let me introduce myself. I'm your man, I'm your pastor, I'm your coach. I'm your game time activator, your mindset negotiator. I coach you back to yourself when you separate from yourself so that you can operate as yourself. I'm truly excited, man, to be rocking out with you guys here on IG, all the Facebook pages, as well as YouTube. In the words of Eric B. and Rakim, it's been a long time, right? So no, I just want to kind of come in, rock out with you all for just a few moments. Y'all go ahead and share this out, invite some of your friends in, let them know we are in the building. Just really wanted to drop in briefly for just a moment. For those that's been following me, those that's been rocking out with me, y'all know we've been doing a lot of dope teaching on the year of the comeback, right? We've been doing a lot of teaching for the last 12 months, literally, or 10 months rather, on the year of the comeback. And so I'm excited, man, excuse me, about this teaching that we're dropping, that we've been releasing. And so we just want to acknowledge you, shout you all out. Thank y'all for rocking out with us. And so, God gave us a vision for our ministry, for Empowerment Global Ministries. And I'll never forget, I was just sitting there one day and I heard the Holy Spirit say, this is the year of the comeback. This is the comeback season. And so I was like, okay, God, what are you saying? He was talking about from all of those things that you've been through over life issues and financial issues, your health, ministry, and so many different things, your peace of mind, your happiness. He said that this is the year of the comeback. And he said, that is your theme. That is what I want you to teach on this entire year, is to encourage my people, encourage the people of God, that this is the year of the comeback. And so we've been doing that since November, just teaching on the year of the comeback. For every Saturday, we do teaching with our ministry. Um, we post about it, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on IG, whether you're on TikTok, or those places such as that. Everything about our language has shifted in terms of the comeback season. And so God put an impressing on my heart, probably over the last few months. He said, now what I want you to do, I want you to have a service online, strictly on Zoom, and I want you to give the people an opportunity to talk about how this comeback teaching has blessed their lives, how this comeback teaching has really impacted the lives of their people, whether it's big, whether it's small, the momentum that we've picked up along the way, that talks about that encourages people how they've made comebacks. Some of us may have made comebacks in just our happiness. Some of us may have made comebacks just in our finances or in our marriage or in our children or in our dreams and our vision. Some of us watch this, just a simple smile of happiness was a comeback for some people, right? And so what we want to do, we want to open up on Zoom only. We want to invite you all. It's no charge or anything like that. We just want to hear your wins. We want to celebrate with you. What's going to happen is my brother Felix Anderson always says this: iron sharpens iron, but you can't stay sharp hanging around butter knife people. And one of the things that the Holy Spirit has just really released in my spirit is the fact that sometimes somebody's testimony of wins can help sharpen your iron so that you can keep going, right? And it's to help sharpen your iron. We testimonies, and it's not about comparing what you've been through versus somebody else been through. It's not a bleeding session, so you can. No, we want to celebrate your wins, right? Whether you came back from 50 points or whether you came back from 5 points, whether you came back from 1 point, guess what? A win is a win, right? And the whole point that we're putting together this special service that we're going to have is the opportunity to celebrate you, right? And we want to hear your testimony. We want to hear if the things that we're even teaching are blessing you, if you're applying the principles of the comeback series, whether it's a post, whether it's a message that we taught, whether it's a live video that you saw, how it impacted you. I'm gonna just be real 100 with y'all. It has definitely blessed my life. Yeah, the year of the comeback, these teachings have challenged me, and they have blessed my life. And one of the things that we say in our ministry, for those that are connected to us on a consistent basis, one of the things that we stress about the year of the comeback, whether you're on IG, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, is the fact is, y'all, watch this, the comeback season's not easy. it's not easy, right? The comeback season is not easy. I'm not gonna lie. There's been many a days your boy wanted to go ahead and throw the towel in, say, God, you can have this. Let me go back to do what I was doing, right? Um, but everything about God, He gives so much grace and everything that we need, the stamina to keep going, to keep pushing. And so I want to encourage you all, invite you all to be a special guest of mine, to come into our Zoom on Saturday, August the 19th. Saturday, August the 19th. And just come in and be a part of what we're doing. I would love to encourage y'all. If you're following me on any of the posts, you see the post, IG, if you want to be a part of it, inbox me your email address and put in there, come back. You do that, we'll put you on our email list. I promise you, we won't bombard you, but we want to put you on there so that you can get the notification and access to the link to come in and rock out with us. Same thing with you, Facebook. If you want to be a part of the comeback service, the season of the comeback service, inbox me on Facebook. My team will go ahead and add you to the mailing list. I'll just inbox us with your email address and put comeback, and we'll add you to that. Excuse me. And so we definitely encourage you all, man, to come rock out with us. Be our guest, man, because this comeback season teaching is dope, right? Let me ask y'all this question. For those that are here that are watching live, comment, put a one up in the screen if the comeback season, whether it's anything that we've done, has blessed you, whether it's a post, whether it's a live video, something. If you guys have even caught any of it, something that's caught your attention. And I was like, okay, God, do I preach tonight? Do I teach tonight? And so, if this teaching has blessed you, man, please let us know that this comeback teaching has been a blessing to you, right? Let us know that this thing has been a blessing to you. It's been blessing me, right? It's been definitely blessing me, man. It's really put me in a position to really get to know God in an entirely different way. It's almost like Job, and y'all bear with me. I'm dealing with allergies like really bad, right? But it's like Job. What did Job say? When you open up in the book of Job, it opens up by God saying that this brother was wealthy. There was no one else in the earth like Job. He was a righteous and upright man, and he feared God. So, in other words, he had a reverence for God. But then Job goes through everything that he experienced in life, from losing family, losing wealth, getting sick, all of these different things, right? And then you tap into Job 42. And what did Job say? He said these words right here, and I'm paraphrasing. He said, I thought I knew you, but now I know you in an entirely different way. He said, I thought I knew you, but now I know you in an entirely different way. And that's what this comeback season teaching has really taught me, was to know God in an entirely different way. Man, I preached about God. I revelated about God. I ministered about God. But dealing with this, this comeback season teaching has caused me to get to know God in such a way that I never met him before. There was a season where I wanted to throw the towel in on God. But God says, son, this is your year of the comeback. You will bounce back from this. You will be restored. And I say that to each and every one of you guys. In this comeback season, there's nothing that you've been through that can keep you from reaching your promises. There's nothing that you've been through that can keep you from reaching every prophetic word that's been spoken over your life. There's nothing that can keep you from tapping into the maximum potential that God has put inside of you. Yeah, I know life hits you. Yeah. I know you done been through some hell. I know you done been through some how some. I know you've been through some hell. I know you've been through some fire. I know you've been through some storms. But God says, I don't care what your scoreboard says. If you just decree and if you just declare that this is your year of the comeback, I promise you, God is my witness. God says you will be vindicated. You will be restored. He said, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Newsflash. Dun 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 dun. Here's the caveat. Dun 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 dun. You have to believe. See, God can lay the word out for each and every one of us, but if you don't believe, who God help me, somebody. If you watch any sports game where teams made a comeback from a fall, where teams bounce back and they come back and win, the commentator asked them, he said, hey, what was it? What triggered you guys to make a comeback? What do you think helped you make the comeback? And every player, I promise you, 99.9% of the time, they will make this statement right here. We believed in ourselves when we believed in each other. You cannot make a comeback if you don't believe. You will make a comeback if you believe, but you will fail and continue to fail if you hold on to all your past mistakes. I was listening to a video the other day, and one of the things the pastor said these words right here. She was like, yo, stop living in a place of regret because you missed it. Stop living in a place of regret because you missed it, but live in the spirit. Stop living in a place of regret because you missed it, but live in the spirit. And when you live in the spirit, you're operating under a different type of grace. And God says you're going to need grace in this comeback. God, you're going to need grace in this comeback. Matter of fact, I dare some of you all right now to put in the chat, I forgive myself. I talked about my brother Felix earlier, and one of the things he put in his book was this right here. He said, watch this, he had to make an apology to himself. And if you're going to make a comeback, I pray and I ask you to do this. Say, I forgive myself, because what happened is we're not going to make our comeback until we start to believe in ourselves. And if we don't forgive ourselves, and if you don't forgive yourself, guess what? You're holding on to extra baggage that's going to keep you from elevating and ascending to the next level. I dare some of you all to forgive yourself. I dare some of you all to go ahead and make a commitment to yourself and decree and declare that this is my comeback season. You shall win if you don't quit. You shall win if you don't quit. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited for each and every one of you all. I'm excited for each and every one of you all. So the question is, man of God, how do I get to be a part of this comeback season service? For those that are on YouTube, I'm glad you asked that question here. For those that don't, you can email me right here at ron@ronpittsmen.com. And I want you to put in that email your email address and put in the subject line, the comeback. In the subject line, put the comeback. If you want to be a part of our comeback season service, which is August 19th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, IG, Facebook, all you got to do is inbox me. All you got to do is inbox me with your email address and comeback. We will go ahead and put you on our email list. You'll be a part of the comeback season service August 19th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I would love for you all to rock out with us, to hang out with us, man. I just believe that God is going to meet us there. I just know it. Why is that? He's going to do it through our testimony. Yeah, he's going to do it through your testimony. I'm like, man, hold up, churches still do the testimony. We're gonna do it for this week or the 19th. And so, in my closing, man, before I let y'all go, because I don't want to keep y'all late. I don't want to be here tonight because I really feel a preach coming on. I feel a teaching and preach coming on, right? And so, I want to encourage you all, man, to meet us, rock out with us. August 19th, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come and share your testimonies of how the comeback season teaching has blessed you. Whether it's blessed you in by a post, by live, or by through service. Some of you all may follow me on Clubhouse. You may have followed me. You may have seen me teach it there. But I'm encouraging you all. I am encouraging you all to rock out with us. Be on our August 19th Zoom call. We would love to hear your testimony. And I'll watch you get encouraged by the testimonies of others. YouTube, you can email me right there on the screen. Facebook and IG, just inbox me that you want to be a part of the comeback teaching. Yo, I'm your man. I'm your pastor. I'm your coach. I'm your game time activator, your mindset negotiator. I coach you back to yourself when you separate from yourself so that you can operate as yourself. Yo, man, I'll catch y'all later, man. Make sure you stay connected. We're going to continue to come out and do some more lives. Today, I just want to keep it real simple, invite you guys in. We'll be live for our, excuse me, we'll be live for our Saturday service. We'll be on IG, we'll be on Facebook at 10:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10:10 Eastern Standard Time. Now, if you want to be a part of our actual Bible study services, or stop saying it, our Saturday worship service, you can inbox me and we'll get you the link out there. Other than that, man, I thank you all for rocking out. I pray that you guys have an amazing day, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on IG, whether you're on YouTube. Thanks for rocking out, man. I'm your man. I'm your pastor. I'm your coach. Stay connected. Share this out. Invite those to be a part of this service. Hey, God bless you all. Love you to life.